Okay, so we are in Fort Myers, Florida. It is just about Thanksgiving Day, which is tomorrow, right? 2015. We have a patient here that we just treated, but interestingly enough, and I must say are you a professor yet at the university?
Yes.
He's a professor of economics theory, Keynesian, Hayek, all those guys, right? But nobody can figure it out yet. Anyway, the bottom line is, my observation was you had a very, very thickened, what we call hyaloid, which is the surface of the vitreous after a posterior vitreous detachment, and a very, very, I'd say, monstrous Weiss ring type of opacity. But it wasn't just a distinct opacity. It actually was like a sheet across the posterior part of the gel. So when that came in your vision, what exactly happened?
Well, at times, if I looked at words on a sheet of paper, I couldn't see anything. If I closed the left eye, I would be completely blind. It was the point where it blocked the vision 100%, so I couldn't even see a screen or a sheet of paper with the right eye.
Right, and yours was an unusual case. Most people with PVDs, posterior vitreous detachment, just have a fairly clear surface membrane and perhaps a little ring structure off to the side. But yours was like waxed paper. And interestingly enough, you were living in Geneva at the time, and you went to some ophthalmologists there, and their attitude was just live with it. Yeah, leave it alone.
Well, it's like wearing a shoe. After a while, you won't notice the shoes on your foot. So.
But you did notice it, of course, especially since it blurred your vision. As I'd say, moderately, severely blurred it?
Severely.
Okay, severely blurred. You had gone to another colleague that evaluated you and felt that he couldn't do anything with laser.
I recommend the
vitrectomy. And there's nothing wrong with vitrectomies in selected cases, but at your tender age, you'd be guaranteed cataract, and that's a second operation.
That was a decision. I didn't want to do cataract surgery.
So you came here, and I use a different laser than my colleagues. My laser was made in Switzerland specifically for this purpose. I consider it the ultimate laser. And we did 3 sessions, and my goal in your particular case is a little different than the average floater patient I see. My goal was to basically split apart this membrane and let the edges retract, which it does in cases like yours, not all cases. So you still have some opacities, obviously. I know you think that I'm the greatest and can go after everything, but I have advised you to live with that stuff after doing what I did. The very large Weiss ring hyaloid membrane has more or less retracted into the periphery and doesn't encroach on your central visual axis. So from my perspective, this is a significant improvement. And I always like to say this is like a boob job. More is not better.
Right.
There's a point where it's good.
Right, well, I'll still notice in the future. It's not gone. I still notice it, but it'll be easier to see through now.
Yeah, and laser's relatively easy. You didn't have any downtime, or there's no risk of infection or anything like that. But you're a happy patient, and that's what counts. And I'm a happy doctor to have this great challenge. And thank you for allowing me to have so much fun.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.